You're so bad. Oh my god, you're so bad, dude. Alright, we got this.
If we don't make... That's you, dude. That's you.
Hello and welcome to This Week in Surf. Today I'm going to tell you about a bit of cheating drama in the surf community that turned out to just be an amazing player, I think. So if you don't know the story, we play a game called CSGO Surf. And last month, a player named Yerby uploaded a video of his Axiom bonus for completion. Doesn't matter what that means. This is just a hard level in Surf. It's also called a bonus because it's not the main map. But not all bonuses are hard. Just this and a few others are considered to be the hardest bonuses in the game. And the same day he uploads Goliath bonus 4, another one of these very hard bonuses. Then just 6 days later, he uploads a modern B4 completion, which is crazy. He's going each time up a level, an order of magnitude of difficulty, and then the next day, he uploads Facility Bonus 4, long considered to be the hardest bonus ever made. But in the past, because on September 9th, Yerby uploads a bombshell. The hardest smooth bonus in the game, Fielu Bonus 4. But this is where it gets crazy, because Yerby only had 13 minutes of playtime and 58 attempts. 13 minutes on the hardest bonus ever made. Compare this to Levi, who, if you don't know, is the undisputed best surfer in the world, who took 5 hours and 1,000 attempts to do this same bonus, which is already an insanely low time. It's not like that's a long time at all. I would spend like 100 days of playtime just to beat this. Yerby also did this on Corruption, by the way, which is crazy, spending only 37 minutes in zone and like 68 attempts. Nothing. Very, very little. But all is not what it seems. In talking with top surfers who have watched Yerby playing, there's like nothing visibly suspicious going on. Yerby is playing on public servers. I have personally seen 2 of the best surfers in the world watching Yerby. So I'm watching them watching him, and they're not saying anything. And all the demos are publicly available. I mean, to VIP personnel, but basically you can find them. You just have to ask for them. Plus, and this is a big plus, Yerby is spending a ton of time in SaveLock. So SaveLock is a practice tool. We use it to actually learn the maps before we run them, and you actually can't get away with it. You have to use it. This might be Yerby's edge. He's practicing the level for a ton of hours, for a ton of time, and then he's running them when confident, I think. He may intentionally be doing this to keep what's called his PR info very low. PR info is just like a record of your play. I don't really know. I haven't even gotten the chance to talk to Yerby yet. I'd love to know more about where he used to surf and more about him in general. As far as I know, he is legit. With one more little tidbit, it seems like all of his accounts were made on the same day he made the first 2 records, including his Twitch and YouTube, which you can find on screen and in the description below, so definitely do that. But this next story is even juicier. But please, 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 be chill, okay? Some of you probably were surprised that I didn't mention this sooner and that it wasn't the title of the video. So far, the legendary streamer from last year was spotted alive and in the flesh. He spent some time with Benoe, a great CSGO streamer, live on stream. They had a great time, had some drinks, played surf, played GeoGuessr. It was amazing. Huge, huge disclaimer, okay? Please do not be weird and expect something that's not going to come the same way that we were with Dizzy. Treating him with respect and patience, I guarantee that went a long way, and we maybe didn't even treat Dizzy with enough respect. I don't know. Seems like he really enjoyed his time here. Let's treat So Far the same way. Also, in community highlights, Levi's newest compilation, a 4-part series, because he's just a GOAT, of every single record that Levi has, is being made by Rhino. When it's finished, the video will be 1 hour and 40 minutes long. I gotta tell you though, the vibe on this video was perfect. Absolute jammer music. Definitely a lot of time put into this. Go check it out. Which brings us directly to the top 5. Juve on Cannonball. Boom, boom, in 5th place with 9 votes. Tier 4 linear, heavily unit dependent, and it's on these harder settings. 64 tick versus 66 tick on Surf Heaven. Juve is a master at smooth surf. This is his bread and butter. Took his own record 3 or 4 times uncontested. Would be interesting to see how much time is actually left in this map because this record is still 1.5 seconds slower than KSF. But in the number 4 spot is the Divine Clint on Greenhouse. Some people love this map, some people hate it. 14 votes, takes a second and a half off. Pretty big minus from rank 2. Clint has gotten records on the main server, KSF. This is a rather short tier 4 linear, very technical, but has a flow, and Chromalia's time on KSF is 45 seconds, which signals this record could go much lower. In number 3, and moving over to the most competitive server in Surf, is Surf Primero Fix by Rosberg, the Russian, with 13 votes. This is a surprise to me because I thought his other record wasn't as good as this. Tier 5, linear map, Maxwell, that means it's all about cuts in your routing, it's not about like unit surf. Very small minus, but battling with Tux. Tux is arguably one of the best surfers in the world, considered by many to be the best. But our number 2 spot for this week, so glad that we talked about him, is Yerby with his first ever world record on Surf Rubik's Cube, taking half a second off, 21 votes. And of course, since we talked about him, we got to check it out. It's on a new map, but it was previously held by Camille, who's a very, very good surfer. Yerby was green on every single stage on this map, but I bet that Camille could retake this, or that somebody else could take it, so we'll just have to see what happens, and if Yerby can defend his first world record. And lastly, in the number 1 spot, and I'm sure many of you are excited to hear this, it is Rosberg on Surf Greensway, taking 0.19 off this record. As soon as this happened, the run was DM'd to me with the highest vote count in the Discord. There have been a lot of runs on this map recently, many talented surfers on this map, including Banana, Noti, and SK. I was kind of surprised to see that this was voted higher than Primero, but I gotta listen to the people, and congratulations to Rosberg and Yerby for getting the world records for this week. Go check him out, and Benoe and Rhino in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck sliding those triangles.